Balaam was a contradiction, a renowned prophet who knew the voice of the Almighty, yet whose heart secretly prized the glint of gold. Balak, the king of Moab, offered that gold to turn Balaam's blessing into a curse against the advancing tribes of Israel. Balaam, ignoring a clear warning, saddled his most faithful companion at the first light of dawn. For years, the donkey had been Balaam's shadow, carrying him across endless deserts, her footsteps a rhythmic, predictable meditation. She knew his weight, his silence, his slightest shift of intention. But on this morning, her steps felt heavy with a fear that was not her own. They rode down a narrow, rocky road, Balaam deep in thought, rehearsing the words that would earn his fortune. Suddenly, the donkey stopped, not with a halt of fatigue, but a violent, shuddering refusal. Right in the middle of the road she planted her hooves, nostrils flared. Balaam, jolted from his ambition, did not see the reason. He did not see the angel of the Lord standing before them, sword drawn, radiating a silent, terrible warning that only the creature of instinct could perceive. Balaam, seeing only a stubborn beast delaying his prosperity, struck her. He struck her again. The donkey, frantic, terrified, and unable to articulate the looming danger, could only swerve, pushing her master's leg hard against the low stone wall of the road. She was trying to save him, but he read the action as a deeper act of rebellion. Balaam dismounted, fury clouding his mind, blinding him to all but the immediate obstacle. He dragged the poor creature forward, forcing her into a narrow gap in the vineyards. He missed the angel moving, shifting position, now standing in the slender, constricted space. This time, there was no room to swerve. The donkey simply lay down, refusing to move another step. A third time, the man beat his lifelong servant, hitting her with a force born of spiritual blindness and greed. It was a moment of profound irony. The prophet, famed for his clear sight, was utterly unaware of the divine, armed presence before him. He saw only the muddy flanks of a useless animal. It was then that a silence, heavier than the desert heat, fell upon the road. The Lord opened the mouth of the one who had always been silent, and the words that followed were not a bray, but a perfectly articulated lament, thick with weariness and a broken heart. "What have I done to you, that you have struck me these 3 times?" Balaam was so shocked, so utterly unprepared for this disruption of the natural order, that he answered the creature as if she were a man, a peer. "Because you have made a fool of me. If I had a sword in my hand, I would kill you right now." The prophet's voice was high-pitched, betraying his shattered reality. Only when the donkey asked, "Am I not your donkey, upon whom you have ridden all your life? Have I ever behaved like this before?" did a crack appear in Balaam's self-deception. As she finished speaking, the Lord finally opened the prophet's eyes, and there, revealed in an instant, was the angel of the Lord, sword drawn, standing right where the donkey had refused to walk. The donkey's refusal to move, the beating, the miraculous speech, all were secondary to the single vital truth. God had used the most common, disregarded voice in Balaam's life to prevent his own destruction. The lesson echoes for every man and woman: pay attention. The voice of revelation might not come in thunder and fire, but in the steadfast, unexpected wisdom of a heart you have learned to ignore.